Hello all, and welcome back to the Music Corner. And we're looking at the newer version of Inward Outlook. So let's do that, and then I'll share with you my thoughts on it. The only reason I haven't listened to these songs for a while, and I think it's good that I share commentary with you concerning my music. After all, I can share with you music theory all day long, but I do create music, and so it's good to show you that I do have a process from one version of a song to another. So let's listen. So, the first thing you may have noticed was the addition of the drums. Now, the old version had a set drum that was kind of on beat, just at the certain beats, but this version I started adding drum loops to things. And this was one of the songs that I redid, like what you heard with Lost, how I redid that. So I added the drums into it, and then the second thing you probably noticed was that there was more treble in it, less bass, so then I brought up the mids and the treble in order to bring out the voice more. I think I even redid some of the vocal work, and even with the guitars and stuff, and getting the latency better. So you could tell that this version was more of a quality product than the first one, the demo. So yeah. Now, this also, the one that you just heard, you heard some interesting drum beats and breaks and stuff like that. And yes, they were loops, but that has helped shaping how I do drums and program drums and all that stuff now, because everyone does set drum beats, and you have that if you're doing techno, and people, if you get into the whole rock thing, you get the whole drum kit and all that stuff. But I try and create beats differently, and as you heard probably in this one, unique in what it was. And so I try and do things that are unique in how it is. And some songs lately I've been doing regular drum beats and all that stuff and trying to do that, but it's an expression of your own creation. It's, although you're gonna have some similar stuff because you're kind of stuck to the realm in music. It's music, so you're stuck to that same realm and whatever instrument you're using. And sure, you can filter stuff, but you're still kind of have a base for what you're doing. So you're gonna have that, but you're gonna have your own nuances in how you create music. And so it's all about experimentation within the music range and what you're doing. And don't feel like you need to keep a song the same way it is. I mean, this song, the last music corner I shared, the demo of this, and then this one, they almost sound identical with the exception of the new EQing process and the drum beats and all that stuff. So they're pretty much similar. I didn't change too much in the tone of the song. Now, if you listen to the first version of Lost compared to the newer version of Lost, two completely different songs, because I totally reimagined this song to be what it was. And even the song Meaningless, if you heard that one, the concept for this song changed. I even changed even the lyrics, so it's a completely different song at that point. And the whole Meaningless lyrics I abandoned and used the base for the foundation for that song for a completely different song. So whenever you're doing music, don't feel like you're stuck with that song. You can scrap it and redo it, and then you can come back and reuse whatever you did and as part of creating a new song. So keep that in mind, that you're not stuck with that one song. And if a part's giving you trouble and you want to keep the song, take a break from the song and start working on a different song, and then come back to it maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks later, and then look at it through a fresh perspective from it. Because sometimes you'll be working on a song and it's just not going somewhere that you want it to, and sometimes you just need to take that step back and work on something else, and then come back to it later and be like, oh, okay, because maybe then you'll make headway into that song. But I will leave you with that, and I'll talk to you all next time. So.